Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of May 30th through June 5th using this Sticky Essentials Pride themed kit. I've had this kit in my collection for a while, so I wanted to finally use it. A few things of housekeeping business before we get started. First off, this is my third time recording this voiceover. Just having issues tonight. It's just been one of those evenings. Number two, if you are new, I hope you will think about subscribing. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, so I hope you like what you'll see and become one of my friends here on my channel. I'm using a bunch of foil from Sticky Essentials, Planet Hannah, Scribble Prints Co., Girl Boss Anna, and Rose Color Days. You know, just like a couple shops, like not a lot at all. It wasn't all over the place or anything. I almost pulled in some Murdoch Talks foil too, but I decided to restrain myself and save that for a later date. But tonight's been a total mess, and I just want to let you guys know that there might be some profanity in this voiceover. I cannot be bothered to censor myself, and I'm having a really hard time with English tonight, which is why I've started this voiceover over 3 times. So, on top of me not being able to speak, let's list off some other things that have gone wrong tonight, shall we? Number 1, Olivia threw up everywhere, which is always a good time. She ate either too much food or she ate too quickly, which it's a cat thing. If you're a cat owner, you know. Number 2, I was organizing my pen gems. I usually organize my pen gems at the beginning of every year because I've been saving pen gems throughout the year, and as I get new pen gems in, I save them in a separate scuba case so that I can show you guys all of them at the end of the year, and then I can reorganize them into my collection instead of in a separate case. I never did that because I was too busy with getting unpacked and unpacking a house, and it never happened. And so tonight was the night I had the motivation. I was like, we're gonna reorganize some pens. It did not get very far, friends. I unzipped one of my many cases. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases. I have 9 cases full of these pens. And I found not 1, not 2, but 3 were broken, and it's just really upsetting to me because these pens aren't cheap, and I take really good care of them, and a lot of it sounds like weird to say, but pride, they just bring me so much joy and happiness, and I take good care of them to keep them in good condition, and I like to rotate them out and just use them sparingly in a way that, I have 200 of them, so I use one for couple days and then I will switch it out, so they rarely get used in a sense that I just have so many of them. I'm over explaining, but regardless, my point being, these pens are so well taken care of that it was just very disappointing to have 3 break from. I don't even know how they broke. They're in pen cases from their website, so it's just upsetting. And I'm having a little adult beverage. I'm having a White Claw, so I don't know what hour you are watching this at, but whatever beverage is next to you, cheers. I wasn't gonna drink. I've been really good about not drinking my calories recently, but man, tonight was just one of those nights where I was just I need one. I can't. So I, instead of organizing my pens, imported the last couple clips that I had filmed today and watched some YouTube and got everything edited, and here we are. So I guess you could thank fate or whatever karma broke my pens for me getting this video up on Tuesday, which was my plan originally. But then I just had more motivation to do other things, and I've been trying to listen to that. If there's something I need to get done, obviously, if it's something I need to get done that has a time limit, I'm going to get it done. But if it's getting a voiceover done or organizing my pens, and I have more motivation at the moment to organize my pens, which I haven't in like 6 months, which is why they never got reorganized. I'm gonna do that, and it just sucks that it like backfired on me in a sense. So I guess that's what I get for for putting more focus on reorganizing my pens than my goals of YouTube, baby. I don't know. I'm definitely overthinking this now. Do you guys ever do that? You're like, this had to happen to me for a specific reason. Like, why did this happen to me? Am I supposed to be doing something else? Which clearly I was. So, anyways. I don't even know what I've talked to you about in this plan with me, because I've recorded this voiceover all the way through so many times now. Well, as in 2 or 3, I don't even remember. But, so it's like hard, because I just felt like I talked to you guys about everything, because I did, and I don't know what I've said. So if I repeat myself, I'm extremely sorry. I've had to repeat myself with items that I've wanted to talk to you about all week, because I had to re-record this. But yes, getting my continuing education done. I still have to finish the TRX test. These tests are huge. They're like over 200 questions, and the TRX test is specifically frustrating because it says every question is in chronological order of the textbook. So like just follow along and answer the questions. Well, they lie. And like the textbook has the ability to like search for keywords, right? So, you know, I search keywords of the question, I search keywords of the answer. There's like 4 or 5 questions on this test that are not anywhere in the textbook. Nowhere. They're not there. They don't exist. And I only need a 70% to pass this exam. So I know I'm wasting my time by like frivolously looking for the answers, but I want to get them right. And it bothers me that they're supposed to be there in order, but yet I can't find them. And I found a typo in the test, which also really bothers me, because at the bottom of the test it says it's been out since 2018, and I'm like, did nobody fix it? So, you know, it just the only other thing besides this test that I have to do to recertify my personal training certification for NASM is CPR. So I do need to look into that. And I actually am really, I don't want to say excited, but I actually feel like I need this refresher on CPR this time, because the last 2 times I've done it have been a little, I don't remember them, which sounds really bad, but let me just clarify. So 2 years ago was COVID, which means it was all virtual and online, and if you've ever done an online test or an online class, you know how basically worthless they are. And then 2 years before that, I had gotten dumped by a guy I'd been with for 6.5 years and thought I was going to marry the night before. So I cried all night, didn't sleep at all, not a wink. Instead, I FaceTime my best friend that lives in Japan all night, because like time difference, like thank God, comes in clutch sometimes. Sometimes it's a total pain in the butt, but man, did it work for me that night. And he kept me company, and then I called my dad, because I was like, Dad, I'm too tired to drive, but I have to get this done today. Can you come drive me and pick me up when I'm done? And he did. So, because we lived in an area at the time where like Uber wasn't like that big or reliable. So it was a blur, because if you've ever not slept all night and then tried to do something, because CPR is exhausting. If you've ever had to do CPR, it's actually exhausting. But when you are mentally and emotionally drained and you haven't slept either, it's a whole nother ball game trying to like pay attention to a CPR class. So I've taken CPR, I don't know even how many other times, but it's just been a hot second since I've had a really good CPR class, and a refresher is never a bad thing. So I need to look into that. I actually need to call my old personal training school and see if, because I don't know, when I signed up to go there, it said CPR recertification included for life, but I don't know if it's only at that location of the school or if it's at all locations, because if it's at all locations, there's one really close to me now, so I could do it for free and not have to pay for it. But the issue is whenever I remember to call, the time change thing gets in the way and I can't call, so cheers to that. Speaking of schools, the Colts has sent multiple letters saying that they need money to me, and I'm like, cry me a river. I apologize for the lighting change. I filmed this first part at night, and it might not have been the best choice, but I did my best to brighten it up as much as possible. Okay, let's get into the day by day, shall we? We might actually get this one done, friends. Almost just died choking there. We're okay. We might not get this one done. Man, it feels like something's out to get me tonight. But the first thing I did this week on Monday was drive home from my parents' house. I'd been there over the weekend while my dad was gone. Then I did some planning so I could get that plan with me, which was I'm a Fake up on Tuesday. And then I did my Tabata workout from 9 Week Control Freak, and that sticker's from Glam Planner. Then I started watching Stranger Things, and I'm a terrible person and don't remember any of their names, but he's my favorite character. I remember Eleven and Dustin, and like that's it. But anyways, then I did my nails that you will see. The elephant nails that you see now are the ones that I did on the Monday of this week. They are from Red Aspen. And then I ate all the pizza this day. The only thing I ate all day was pizza. I didn't go over on calories or anything, which was like a miracle, but I only ate pizza, so I marked that because it was a definite mood. Then moving into Tuesday, I put in that the I'm a Fake plan with me went up using a little Glam Planner Pride Girl. I never have enough excuses to use these girls, so I felt like this was the week. Then I marked doing laundry with a bed that I think RoseyPlans sent me. A lot of friends have sent me beds, so any of you guys that have saved Glam Planner beds and sent me them, thank you. You guys all came in clutch this week. Then I put an 11 sticker. Wow, that is challenging to say. Then I put in an 11 sticker. Okay, for Stranger Things, this was the day I officially started my continuing education, so I just used Fox and Cactus. What are they called? Neon girls, pastel girls, rainbow girls, something girls. They're back at her shop now, I think, permanently. I need to pick up more. I'm almost out. Anyways, I used them all week to mark my continuing education, and then I did shoulders this day, which the shoulder workout in 9 Week Control Freak is the worst workout in phase 1 and phase 2. I haven't done all the workouts in phase 3 yet, so we'll check back, and the English is still going strong. I had popcorn for dinner that night. Then moving into Wednesday, Panic at the Disco released a new single, so I had to put that in my planner because they had been seriously MIA for a few years. Then I marked my continuing education with a study script because I figured I know what these mean all week after I put in a script the first time, so I might as well use scripts from the foil bundle to mark this, because when else will I use these? Then I put in a Coffee Monsters Co. Mad Hatter sticker to mark that Johnny Depp won the case against Amber Heard. I got Chick-fil-A, so I just used an icon from the foil bundle. I did some planning, and that is from RoseyPlans. I finished Stranger Things this day, and I changed that sticker off camera and put in 11 in the pink dress with the waffle because I thought it matched better. and it bugged me. And then I got crumble, which I got crumble today too, and the pancake cookie, oh my god, so good. If you have a chance to get crumble this week. Also, the orange creamsicle cookie was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, enough about cookies. Moving into Thursday, my June kit lineup went live, which included this kit. Then I took Lucy for a WALK, which we haven't done since Friday, which you'll see on the 3rd when we get there. Then this was the day I became obsessed with Stardew Valley, and I used RoseyPlans little handheld gamer stickers to mark that. I bought Panic at the Disco tickets this day and guessed the pre-sale code. I started working, my workout was biceps and triceps, and then I started watching Game of Thrones this day. Well, rewatching it for like the 3rd or 4th time. Moving into Friday, I walked Lucy like I talked about, and then I worked on my continuing education, and then I did my workout, which this day it was total body tone. And then my dad and Tito came over this day to help me with some yard stuff. Tito is my parents' dog, by the way. Then I just loved him so much. He's such a good boy. Then I played more Stardew Valley because, like, I'm an addict. And then while watching Game of Thrones, it's like a multitasking thing, you know? And then I did some planning. Saturday was like the productive day of productive days. I woke up and just like had all the energy ever. Like, depression, who is she? We don't know her today. And I cleaned Olivia's litter box. That sticker's just from Glam Planner. And then I cleaned my entire house. That is from RoseyPlans. And I did a bunch of laundry. I wanted to wash like all the blankets that Olivia and Lucy use, and like the blankets in the living room, and like the bath mats and all that stuff. And then I washed my hair and like shaved and exfoliated and self-tanned. I did my makeup. And I felt so cute this day and so pretty, and it has been so long since I felt this good and self-confident. I can't even tell you guys. And I went on a date. It was all right, but I liked the dress so that I wore so much that I bought it in another color. You know that TikTok audio that's like, I saw it, I liked it, saw they had it in another color, so I bought it. That was me. I want this dress in every color they make it in, because I felt like hot stuff, okay? Then Sunday I did laundry, and you're like, didn't you just say you did all the laundry under the sun on Saturday? Almost. I didn't wash my sheets. I washed my sheets on Tuesday because I was gone over the weekend, and I always wash them on Sunday, but I wanted to get back on track, so I washed them on Sunday too. Yes, they got washed twice this week. I'm a maniac. I'm aware. Then I worked on my continuing education some more. It's the TRX certification. The TRX certification is so hard. The other one wasn't that bad. This one is so hard and taking me like 3 times as long. Even though before I started it, I felt like I knew more about TRX than high intensity training with seniors, but surprise, I was wrong. So moving into the bottom half, I had to put in an extender. This day was chest and back and the last day of phase 2, so I used 3 teenies in a row this day. They're actually Lolly and Pop from Glam Planner. Her name's Lolly. Anyways, then I used a astronaut unicorn of lollies to mark the NASCAR race because I think they almost look like race helmets. Anyways, it was a Gateway in Illinois, and my favorite driver won, so I had to use another little lolly holding a first place ribbon to mark that he came in first, because you guys, if you don't know, it doesn't happen in NASCAR very often, so it's happened twice already this year, and that's like very exciting. And then that night I got to FaceTime my friend Raven. So I just used a paper and milk sticker for that. Originally I had a green one pulled, and I was like, wow, way too much green. Then I realized I was a day behind where I wanted to be, planning out my Jurassic Park rewatch. I was supposed to start it Saturday, but like my cleaning frenzy happened and I completely forgot. So I started watching the Jurassic Park movies that day, and I used another lolly. Wow, that's just like the theme of the week. Not really. Actually, the only dinosaur stickers I have are those, so I don't really have any other options, if you know what I mean. And then I marked planning because I did plan this day. This is actually when I filmed Thursday through Sunday, all of Sunday. And then I played some Stardew Valley until I fell asleep, and that was basically my week. I don't really know what else to say. I tried to use as many as the quote boxes as possible, just because I don't know when I'm gonna get to use them again. And I just thought that they were all so pretty, and I do like how this spread turned out. I wish Delilah, the owner of Sticky Essentials, had pulled in more of that darker red or orange. So I tried to pull in some of that with some of my sticker selections. These are the scripts that I made myself. They are, the font is called Happy Line. It is from defont.com. And I did like how this font came out with this spread. It's been so fun for me pairing fonts with spreads. I don't know. It's just become a really fun thing to change them every week and make each spread even more completely its own. And then I end up pulling in more of the foiled stickers for my continuing education, because I just realized I should just do that, because it technically is work doing continuing education. It's part of the job. Well, for the one certification, I have another one that's for life that I don't have to do it for, but regardless, more certs mean more money. So finishing up the scripts here, and then that's basically going to be it for this week. I feel like it was a pretty strong week. I didn't nap at all, which shows that my depression was pretty good this week, which is exciting. And just remember that if you are struggling, you are not alone. I'm here for you. My DMs on Instagram are open for you. It is RoseyPlans, just like it is here on YouTube. No one should have to face anything alone. Everybody needs friends, and even if it's just an online friend, I'm here for you. I hope you all have a good day, night, week, evening, wherever in the world you are when you're watching this. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate the thumbs up, because it does really help with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss all the exciting stuff coming to my channel. I'm really looking forward to the month of June. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in my next Plan With Me. Bye, friends.